Cancel culture is good. Let me explain that. If we as Christians believe that cancel culture is evil, we are actually standing for the destruction of our nation. And the reason that that's the case is as follows. Listen carefully. If we do not have standards of truth, goodness, and beauty defined and ironed out, then we will not be able to call anything evil. And if we cannot call anything evil, then we will exist within a society of profound evil, but no ability to do anything about it. Libertarianism, as some people would argue, is a way to make sure everybody has liberty and justice. But libertarian thinking and libertarianism at its finest is actually the destroyer of worlds, because libertarianism seeks to equalize everything, and therefore everything becomes permissible and nothing becomes evil or good. If we as Christians truly believe that there is a standard of goodness, a standard of truth, a standard of beauty, and that centers in the person of Jesus Christ, God revealed to us in the flesh, then we also have a very robust understanding of what is evil and what stands in opposition to that, and therefore we must stand against it. We must cancel that which stands against Christ. Christ crushed the head of the serpent, and when serpents come slinking around our own nations and our own states and our own cities, we must be willing to do what Christ did and to crush its head as well. Conformity to the image of Christ does not just mean the nice things that Christ did or the things that our culture would deem as nice. It also means doing the things that Christ did to vanquish and destroy evil. The love of Christ extends on the cross, not just in the freeing of people from bondage to sin, but in the crushing of the head of the serpent. And so in this sense, cancel culture is good. Culture is going to do it anyways, guys. No matter what we have to say about it, culture is going to cancel things. However, those things that they're canceling, even now as we speak, are the very truth, goodness, and beauty that we believe must be the governing standards of our cultures. Doug Wilson says, it's not a matter of whether there's a God over the state. It's a matter of which God is it. For some, it stops right at the state level, and the state is God. If Christ is not God over the state becomes God. For others, it's pagan gods. For others, it's demons. When that statue in the U.S. was put up of that demonic Baphomet, I believe, and that man ran in and toppled the idol, that was very good. We need more of that. We need to see more of that. That is good Christian biblical thinking in action. And so, all I want to say in concluding this video is that I think a lot of us have been deceived into thinking very much like libertarians, which is the idea that, well, if I go after that person's rights, then they might go after my own rights. If that person doesn't have the freedom to say this, and the other thing, then will I have the freedom to say this, and the other thing? If that person can't say, "Hail Satan," can I say, "Jesus is Lord"? Man, I'm going to defend their right to speak, even if I don't like what they have to say, because I would want my own rights protected. It's very easy to get into that way of thinking. However, the problem with that is the God right now, which is the state, does not care about your rights. They are coming to cancel your rights. Hail Satan is fundamentally opposed to truth, goodness, and beauty and should not be tolerated. Doesn't matter if they come and try to snuff out our own rights. They're already trying to do that. But it does matter that we don't stand like cowards pretending that evil and goodness can coexist together and still have a functioning society. We must stand firm against evil. We must cancel those things which stand against Christ. We must do so with boldness and with a willingness to face backlash, to face persecution, and to do it anyways. Cancel culture is good when it is done with Christ as the governing king.